Hi, welcome to the Elle Daily. My name's Katie McGee, one of the hosts of the Elle Daily, and it's always nice to be spending time with you. The Elle Daily is content that you'll find right here on longerburger.com. Every day we have a different theme, and every day we like to come and spend time with you and share ideas, share our favorite Longerburger pieces. It's really a chance to get to know each other. Recipes, decor, you name it, it all happens right here. So sit back and relax. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. Yay! It's nice to have you here. So a reminder before we get started that anything from Longerburger that you see featured in this Elle Daily, you can shop right here. But I do invite you to go at any time and check out longerburger.com, because while we started with baskets, we are now a full line of luxury home products. So you need a little something, chances are we've got it for you. But it is Friday, as I mentioned. So Fridays we talk about Friday finds, and this is really where we kind of pick some pieces that we think you may really like in your home. And I thought, we're in the kitchen. How much time do you spend in the kitchen, right? I know personally, this is where I spend most of my time, probably more than I spend sleeping. And sometimes we look around and it's like, you know what? I think we could jazz it up a little bit, but it's not necessarily like maybe we can or we don't have the time or interest to do the cabinets and the countertops. I'm talking a quick kitchen refresh. So I went through and I picked out a couple of items that I think can be a really quick way to kind of spruce it up, bring a smile to your face, and make time in the kitchen more enjoyable. So let's start with one of my favorite items, and that is, I mean, when it comes to home decorating period, that is a wreath, because you can pretty much throw this up anywhere around your home and all of a sudden you've filled space. All of a sudden you've added a pop of color. This in particular is the multi-tone hedgerow wreath. You've got some really pretty greens and eggplants, just a really nice, I think, year-round piece. Now you will notice this behind me. This is the door to our pantry / laundry room. So we moved into this apartment. We downsized last year. In and of itself, challenging. That's an Elle Daily for another day. But I walked in and I thought, why is there a door in the middle of the kitchen? So I looked at it and I thought, well, I don't really want to leave it open all the time, because quite frankly, I don't know about your pantry and laundry room, mine not so well organized. We can do an Elle Daily on that too. But I thought, what am I going to do? So you know what you do? Wreath hanger. And look at this, just kind of blank, empty space. Do you have that around your house? Maybe it's the door to your garage. Maybe, you know, who knows where it is. It's always somewhere. You may be getting a sneak peek in here. Sorry, it's a little messy. But you put the wreath up. Take a look at that. Now there's interest. Now there's a little pop of color. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and put different, you know, ribbons and things like that through different seasons to decorate. How easy was that? We do have other wreaths as well on longerburger.com, but another idea I had here. So this is the wreath, right? This is the wreath that actually hangs in my kitchen. I took it off just to be able to show you the difference. But what about a basket? This is our hometown basket. Have you seen these? This is New Jersey. My husband and I live in New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. You can rest them on the counter. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you can hang these. And we have one now officially. Every 50 state is represented. But you can go ahead, you could even hang this, keep odds and ends. Maybe you want to put the recipes that you're going to be making for the week. We have some really nice dried assortments of flowers on longerburger.com. All ideas, but look at it, adds a little pop of color, it adds a little depth, instantly transforms this space, and you did not have to do a lot to get that done. And that's the best part. Keep it simple. Sometimes we want to, you know, tear down the walls and start from scratch. Sometimes we just want to give it a little refresh. So that's what this is about. So I would say, whether you're going to hang this on a door, on a cabinet, this could be a great way. Where do you store your napkins? Where you keep your salt and pepper? This is a great idea, and I just love the personalization. You can see the New Jersey burn in here. Now all 50 states will be different colors, and each will have their own burn. As always with the Longerburger basket, you get the burn on the bottom, and of course, we get the date and the name of the person who crafted these, because these are, as always have been, handcrafted. And that's what makes them so special. But I remember when we lived in California for a couple of years, I wish I had this New Jersey basket then, because it would have made me feel like it's home. Anyway, I think this is a great way, wherever you want to put it, from hanging to salt and pepper to napkins. Maybe you just want a place, maybe you throw your keys and your mail in. Make it pretty, make it fun, make it personal. It will put a smile on your face. So that was another idea that I had. Also, Do you keep soaps and lotions and things like that scattered around the sink? And do you find that like they start out right near the sink, and then like everything in the kitchen does, it grows in its own direction? We have, and I love these for multiple reasons. If you have joined me for an L Daily, these are probably one of my favorite things we have at Longaberger. This set of 4 plates. There's a linen background, and I apologize for the light glare, but within each set, you're gonna get a beautiful, beautiful hand-painted Deboss design. So you've got the yellow flowers, the blue floral, here's a really pretty green, and I love, love, love the red. So let's play with the red. I do have some red accents around our kitchen. But this is a good idea. I actually took, this is what I keep next to my sink. I have a thing of lotion, a thing of hand sanitizer, 2022, and then I keep like a kitchen spray in just a very generic looking bottle. How pretty is this? It's all together. It can sit right here on the side of the sink, put it where you can see it. I'm thinking like right there is where mine usually is, but that's out of camera range. And it pulls it together, just like an area rug can pull furniture and pull a room together. I love to keep things on plates, on trays, because I think it just, even if it's not necessarily keeping it more organized, the eye thinks that it's more organized. So that's one idea for these plates. And again, you get the set of 4. So they work, honestly, for dessert and for sandwiches, but they're also great for little organizing tasks. I also, if you keep a salt and pepper shaker right near your stove or anywhere on the countertop, or grinder technically is what these are, if you don't put something underneath them, you end up with salt and pepper all over the place. This is a beautiful way, again, pull them together, and these are pretty big, and this plate more than fits them, and then all the salt and pepper that comes out the bottom just stays right there. You keep your counters cleaner too. That's a plus. So these are, again, just little simple ideas to just kind of give your kitchen a little refresh. It's kind of like when I go to get my roots done. It's the same, but it just feels a little fresher. Do you know what I'm saying? Another thing, I love these too. This is the set of 3 marble mixing bowls. You get the small, the medium, and the large. Everyone should have this set, in my opinion. Number 1, because you need a great set of mixing bowls, but these are so pretty that you don't need to put them away. So when you're not using them to, you know, make dinner in or serve a salad in, I'm trying to lose that glare, sorry, you can see the blues, the tans, very, very neutral. Think very beach-like, sand and surf kind of feel. Where are your tomatoes? You know, this is a great place. Store the tomatoes instead of leaving them out. Maybe you have, what do I have over here? I really should have thought this through a little better. I've got some shallots, I've got an onion, I've got some garlic. Looks prettier in there. You can't see through the side of it. So it's just a really nice way to pull things together. And I even go back to what we were talking about with the basket. If you are someone, or your spouse, my husband does this, he comes home and it's like that corner of the counter is just, that's where the wallet goes and where the keys go. Give everything a place to have a home. And these are bowls that you can, you know, mix, match, use however you want. So I think that's a good idea. Another quick refresh idea. How many utensils do you have around the kitchen, right? The mixing spoons, the measuring cups. We all have places for them, and I feel like as the week goes on, as the months go on, as the years go on, they get a little scattered. So I love the idea, I actually have one behind me here, of keeping the ones that you use all the time. Just keep them out. Keep them right where you need them to be. But take a look at this. This is from our Horizon of Hope collection. And this is the beautiful rose pitcher. Look at the scalloping detail. Look at the etching detail on this. It's weighty. It's gorgeous. So I say, why keep it in a cabinet where you're not going to use it all the time? Put it out. And if you're not familiar with our Horizon of Hope collection, this is part of a partnership, collaboration that Longaberger's been doing since 1995. How about that? With the American Cancer Society and Horizon of Hope. And proceeds from any of the items in our Horizon of Hope collection will go to help raise money for education and research when it comes to breast cancer. And I think this is so, so important. Breast cancer has affected my family personally. So I am all about, let's have beautiful pieces in our home to remind us of that spirit and that fight, but let's also give back and help further. So these are just, I threw in our charcuterie knives and forks, and then my cat claws here from a salad. just how pretty pulled together. This actually adds a really soft, neutral pop of color and another way to kind of refresh. And let's face it, how many of us do have those containers where we keep our utensils already? They're showing the wear and tear. I know mine are. When we moved last year, I was like, whoo, this has seen better days. And then one last way, I always have a candle in my kitchen. Throughout the rest of my home, I use the flameless candles because I'm a pet mama, but I love a candle. When I'm in the kitchen, I love to have a little scent. It sets a mood. We have a bunch of different scents on longerburger.com. This in particular is the Taupe Teak. This is 10 ounces, made in America. And why I love this, it's like a walk in the woods in the fall. I just did like my 5-mile walk this morning and the leaves are starting to change and the sun's warm, but the air was cooler. That's what this is. It's like fires in the fireplace that you smell, a mile away. It really has a beautiful, warm, cozy feel, but not overpowering. So I think it's a great spot in the kitchen where, quite frankly, when you're cooking, we do have a lot of scents going on, but I would recommend putting a candle in. And I do like to change my scents out seasonally to keep it fresh and to keep it exciting, and it just kind of puts you in the mood of the season. So those are a couple of ideas. As I mentioned, everything that you saw in this El Daily, you can purchase right here in the video. And I invite you to go to longerburger.com as well to check out our entire assortment, especially the candles. There's so many to choose from. That does it for me. If you are interested in being an El Daily host or a stylist for Longer Burger, please go to longerburger.com. You can fill out some forms and come on in and officially join the Longer Burger family. But leave in the comments below, leave some thoughts like, how do you refresh your kitchen? What little things do you do, whether it's seasonally, whether it's yearly? How do you keep that space new and fresh and fun? Because it's all about sharing ideas. So that does it for me. It is Friday. Have a great weekend. I hope you guys have something fun planned, or I hope you have nothing planned and you just get to hang out and relax. That's also good. I will see you again soon on the El Daily. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Again, my name is Katie McGee. Thanks for joining us, and I will see you soon. Have a good one.